It was my birthday. It was a morning Husker game. It was probably 7 a.m. We were drinking. We were hanging around downtown all day. It's probably about 20 hours of drinking. And we ended up on a rooftop bar. It was probably like midnight. And I think we just had some tequila shots. We were all sitting around at a table, and a stranger sitting there, I don't know, he must have said something. I took the chair I was sitting on and hit him in the face with it. The first time I ever took a drink, I was 11. It started once a month, and then it turned into every weekend, and then it was every day, and then I wasn't coming home for days. I mean, by the time I was 16, I was pretty gone. Like, alcohol was my life. You know, that's all I cared about. So my friend, he had a lawyer, and next week we sat down together and talked for a while, pretty emotional. Towards the end of the conversation, he looked me in the eye and he said I had no soul. And he handed me a card and said I needed to go to Berean. Church for me growing up was we didn't do it. I mean, we never even talked about it. I went to know what to expect, but when I finally got there and I sat down, it felt good there to be there.
Some of you here this morning, you're still trying to sort this out, and I understand that. We're actually very happy that you're here.
It just kept going every week. I had just this need. I wanted to go. It helped me so much. 3 weeks later, I was being arraigned, and I remember standing in court with my lawyer, and they were charging me with felony assault because I had busted the guy's eye socket. Felony assault was 10 years in jail. The only thing I could think was everything I had worked for to that point is gone. I mean, my life is over. For the next 3 months, I couldn't sleep. I was just trying to figure out anything I could do to help. I was doing AAs 3 times a week. I was doing IOP, which is intensive outpatient, anger management. I don't think I had time for anything else. And then, of course, doing the church.
But a true seeker really wants to know the truth. There's genuine, authentic longings and desires deep within them, and they're wondering, is it possible that Jesus could be what I'm looking for?
And they talk about how we were all sinners, and yeah, I was, definitely. I made all the bad choices, and how Jesus had died for our sins, and he paid that debt for us, and we don't really have to worry about that. But the reality was, I'd be standing in front of a judge in 3 months, and he was going to be the one to decide whether my life was over. The day of my hearing came, and I got called to the stand. The judge was looking at a screen, and he said, misdemeanor assault, it's a $500 fine. And I remember looking at my lawyer and he just pointed up, and that was it. Paid my fine, and I was a free man. Two weeks ago, it was my birthday, and it was also to mark 6 years of sobriety for me. I actually have to stand in front of the judge one more time, and I know I'm guilty, but this time I know what's gonna happen. I know I'm not going to get what I deserve because Jesus had died for my sins. He had paid my debt, and now I'm a free man. Grace is not getting what you deserve, and that's through Jesus. And we just have to believe that he did that for us, and we're saved. And I do accept that. I do.
The Lamb of God in my place, your blood poured out, my sin erased. It was my death you died.
As it turns out, my lawyer was wrong. I do have a soul. And the reason that it's free is because of Jesus.